What if I told you the reason you can't find peace is because your mind is never where your life is happening? Not in the past, not in the future, but right now? This is the story of a young man who searched everywhere for peace until one simple moment changed his life forever. In a quiet village surrounded by tall mountains lived a 24-year-old man named Marco. From the outside, Marco looked completely normal, but inside, he was exhausted. Not physically and mentally. His mind never stopped running. Every day, his thoughts pulled him between two painful places: regret about the past and fear of the future. Slowly, those thoughts turned into noise, then into chaos, then into a storm inside his head. He couldn't sleep peacefully. He couldn't enjoy small moments. And little by little, he forgot how to smile. One evening, Marco heard something unusual. High in the hills, there was a small, peaceful village where an old, wise man lived alone. People said he was once a famous psychologist in the city. He had helped broken hearts, calmed restless minds, and taught people how to find real peace. But one day, he left the noise of the world and chose silence, nature, and simplicity. Sometimes, he still guided those who came searching for answers. For the first time in a long while, Marco felt something he hadn't felt in years: hope. And that hope was enough to begin a long journey. After many days of walking, tired, dusty, and unsure, Marco finally reached the quiet hill village. In front of a small house covered in green vines, the old man sat silently, eyes closed, face calm, as if nothing in the world could disturb him. Marco stepped closer and whispered, "Grandfather, my mind won't stop. I cannot find peace. Please help me." The old man opened his eyes and smiled gently. "You are searching for peace?" he said softly. "Good. And come with me. I have a small task for you." He led Marco to a tiny yard and filled a glass with water all the way to the top, so full that one careless step could spill everything. He placed the glass in Marco's hands and said, "Walk to the edge of the village and come back. But do not spill even a single drop." Marco was confused, but he agreed. When someone is desperate for peace, even a simple task feels important. He began walking. The road was narrow and busy. People were talking loudly. Shopkeepers were calling customers. Dogs were barking. Children were laughing and running. But Marco noticed none of it. His eyes stayed only on the glass. His steps became slow, careful, steady. One step, then another, breathing calmly, fully present. And finally, he returned. Not a single drop had fallen. "I did it," Marco said proudly. "The water is still full." The old man nodded and asked gently, "Tell me, did you see the children playing? Did you hear the dogs barking?" Marco paused. "No," he said quietly. "I saw nothing. I heard nothing. I was only focused on the glass." The old man smiled. "That is the secret of peace. When your mind stays fully in the present moment, fear fades away. Confusion fades away. Endless thoughts disappear. Peace is not outside you. Peace appears when your attention is here, right now." For the first time, Marco truly understood. Peace was never missing. His mind was simply never in the present. Tears filled his eyes, not from sadness, but from relief. "If I want a calm life," he whispered, "I must live in this moment." The old man said nothing. He only smiled, because some lessons are too deep for words. The sun slowly set. Golden light touched the land. Birds returned to their nests. Marco walked home, no longer restless, no longer heavy. This time, his steps were light, because for the first time in years, his mind was quiet. And in that quiet, he finally found peace. If this story touched your heart, take a deep breath and stay in this moment. Like, share, and subscribe for more peaceful stories. Until the next one, stay calm, stay present, and take care of your mind.